Yeah. Yeah. And we are here. And let's go. And it's the Daily Go Get Amism show. And I'm glad to be here. And I ain't going nowhere. And I'm glad to be right here in front of y'all broadcasting. We going to do this thing and it's long lasting. My name is Sun752 and y'all know how I do. Every day I'm going to come through and we're going to do a little something, talk a little something, do it our way. That's my word. Yo, the Daily Go Get 'Em show is in full and total effect, y'all, and I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that y'all rocking out with me. And today we are going to get into this conversation. Laid off from work indefinitely and what you can do about it. Yes, we are in hard times right now. We are in some really, really crazy times, but in my effort to keep my people from getting overly discouraged, we going to talk about it, see about it, see what we can do. We going to talk about it, see what we can do. So it's the Daily Go Get It Business show. We talk about people who have been laid off from their jobs, man. People who have been laid off from their jobs, and they haven't been told when they was going to be able to come back. Well, you know how it is. Sometimes we have to make ends meet. Sometimes we might have to hit the street, but is it an option now? Because the way things are shaping up right now, it looks like we don't have a whole bevy of options to choose from as far as how we will sustain our lifestyle and be able to put food on the table. That's my word now. So let's talk about it, see about it, do something about it, see if we can advise about it. Me and you, y'all, because y'all my crew, y'all, and y'all know how we do. Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all hit the like button and make sure that you subscribe. Yes. Yeah. Because it's the daily Go Get Amism show. Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow, she about to turn it out. Without a doubt, y'all. Y'all know how we turn it out, y'all. Yes. Laid off from your job indefinitely and what you can do. So I need everybody to participate in this discussion, man. Because we have to try to make sure that we maintain, that we just stay above water. We're not floating though. We want to stay above water in a way where we will be able to live and flow along and even swim upstream, baby. Because that's where we are right now. These are the times that we're living in. S. Cook is in the house. Bow. Yeah, she about to turn it out. And Robbie Rob is in the house. Bang. Yeah, she about to turn it out. Good to see y'all, fam. You know what I mean? Love is love. We all up in the house, man. Listen. A lot of people are working from home and a lot of people are just being sent home and they're not even being told when they're going to be able to come back to work. And to me, that's a very disheartening situation, a very, very, very serious circumstance. And it's time for the DG crew to go in and dig deep and offer ourselves and our people some options. So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun752 with this your daily. The Daily Go Get It Business show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R. It's going down on the Daily Go Get It Business show. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita, is all up in the house. Bang! She about to turn it out. How you doing, ma? How is me some you? And some boy, build and destroy. Some boys. I said, some boy, build and destroy. How you feeling? How are you feeling? Listen, man, this is serious stuff. It really is. This is very, very serious. Listen, man, I know that many of us complain about our jobs. We complain about our superiors. We don't even like to say the word superiors, especially at work. And we look at them as just co-workers, supervisors, managers, owners, whatever. We may complain about our jobs to the hilt, but many of us have been working at our jobs for a long time. So you don't hate that much. If nothing else, you must like that check. And even if you don't like the check because of the numbers that are on it, that evidently those numbers that are on that check is enough to keep you coming back every Monday and turning up every other Friday or every Friday, however it is that you get paid. So when you know how many of us talk about living from check to check. Yeah, you living from check to check, and even the people who say that they're not living from check to check are living check to check when that check don't come in. You find out how important the check is when the check is in jeopardy of stopping. Nobody likes to get fired. Nobody likes to get laid off. Nobody likes to take unpaid time off. Don't nobody want to do that shit, you know? And that's regardless of how you feel about your coworkers, your job situation, your workplace, regardless of all of that. So we're in a situation that we've never been in before. You know, this country has been through recessions, multiple recessions, and a Great Depression that started back at the crash of Wall Street in 1929. 1929. And with this coronavirus thing, with it threatening to be a pandemic, well, they're saying that it already is a pandemic, but the circumstances, or should I say the consequences of this pandemic, are more than physical. Your health is at stake, but so is your financial health. It's at great stake right now. It's at serious risk. This is not funny. This is not funny. You know, last night we were talking about being quarantined and all of that, you know, but this is the real deal, because some people are going to be quarantined and they're not going to be able to just stay home and work. They won't be working from home. A lot of people don't have jobs where they can work from home. You know, they have to take their black ass into work. Like if you work in the labor force, like you're a laborer, or you are some type of blue collar worker where you work with your hands, you put in physical work. You can't do that from home. It's not a sit down job. It's not a computer job. It's not a desk job. It's not a job where you can log on and get any work done. You cannot dig a hole from your home. You could dig a hole at your home. And if this thing goes on long enough, you're going to want to dig a hole at your home and climb in it. Be like, yeah, but you're not dead. Don't worry. I'm going to get into this. I'm going to jump in this hole deep enough for me not to be able to climb out, because that's the kind of financial hole that I feel like I'm into. So what I want to do with this show tonight is this. I want to talk about all of the people who have been getting laid off, let go, and released from their jobs, and see if we can offer some solutions. We may not be able to offer them jobs per se, but maybe well, one thing is for sure. We can always find some ideas. All of us know people who can hook some of our people up in a pinch. The problem right now is that we are in such a precarious position that so many people are going to need this service. They're going to need someone to help them out. That is the market is going to be flooded. So we're heading for more than just a recession. We could be headed for the second Great Depression, because businesses are closing because they can't conduct business. They can't bring customers in, and they can't hire staff to service customers. So the surplus of money that a business owner may have left is all that there's going to be for a while. And just like the Great Depression in the late 20s and and throughout the 1930s, there won't be anywhere to go to get a job. You can't go over there and get work because they're closed and they're closed and they're closed and they're closed. So what do you do? What are we going to do? And pardon me, I'm not trying to bring anybody down because I know that there are people listening to this show who are in this position. And if this thing goes on long enough, in this type of severity, all of us will be in this position where we'll all be, digging into our dipping into our savings and trying to just make sure that we keep a roof over our head and food on our table and some clothes on our backs and be able to deal with our pay our utility bills. And that may be we may have to strip down to the bare minimum. So we can't discount the seriousness of this situation. It's very serious. It's very serious. And I don't want to play around with it. But what I do want to do is what I want to do, I should say, what I do want to do, what I want to do is see if we can offer some solutions on how we can either supplement our income if we have taken a hit, or if we can generate a new income, and possibly something good can come out of this whole thing. And I'm really hoping that it will. I'm really, really hoping that it will. I only like to see my enemies broke and sick and hurt. And yes, I'm wrong. Maybe I'm going to hell for it. But yes, I like to see my enemies doing bad. And I mean real bad. I mean bad, bad. Okay. Okay. Y'all, some of y'all might get on me like, yo, oh, you need this. That's not cool, son. You know what I mean? You supposed to practice mercy. I'm like, look, God want them to be sick and broke. I mean, what am I to do? I've been broken sick. Keep working. But don't ask me for shit. You get nothing. I'm not friends with my enemies. No frenemies for me. As Cook says, one check away from being homeless. Serious. Carol Chamberlain says, try waiting for once a month paydays. Shaking my head takes some getting used to. Yeah. Jobs that only pay once a month, like the 1st and 15th. They rough. That's rough, baby. That's rough. So let's see. Carol says, met a man today. His family has a construction company, and he said they have no work right now because people are fearful of the virus. Very. Man, I got off work today, and I'm looking around in these streets, man. It ain't nobody out there. I didn't drive into work today. I took the subway. Ain't nobody on that shit. Broad Street going home. I wish I drove today. No traffic. I dream of that shit. Because it takes me longer to get home when I drive than it does on the subway. And on the subway, I have to walk 5 or 6 blocks to the subway to get home. I mean, to get on the train to go downtown. Nonetheless, it's faster. Brandy J. Wilson. What's going on, Brandy J? Yeah, I mean, Brandy J from Daily Go Get a Mism. She crossed over. She done found us over here on YouTube. What's going on, Brandy? Brandy, I want to be down. That's what's up. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate me some you. So yeah. So any of these businesses that are dealing, that deal with the public and that depend on groups of people, large amounts of people, either bringing the money or congregating. It's over. The concert industry is done right now. The movie industry is done. You can't even go see a movie. Yo, man, listen. And I'm not even bullshitting about this. What's going on? Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on? Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on? Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on? I'm not even gonna bullshit y'all. Your Fire Stick might be worth so much money right now. Your Fire Stick might be worth so much money. And since we need to talk about creative ways to make a little money, I need to listen to this shit myself. Because, you know what I mean? I need to generate some revenue my goddamn self. Yeah, I'm still going into work, but I don't know how long that's going to last. But if you have some type of technical skill, that's going to be very important right now because people are going to be home. So some of the people that are going to prosper during these hard times are cable companies. Motherfuckers going to be turning their cable back on, but they ain't going to be able to afford to keep their cable on. I mean, really think about that shit. They're going to be getting their cable turned on, but they can't afford to have the cable kept on. They're going to be getting their cable turned back on, but they can't afford to get the cable turned back on and keep it on, baby. This is real. So let's say you go on YouTube like you're watching right now and learn how to jailbreak those Fire Sticks. Not everybody has a jailbroken Fire Stick. Did you know that? We'd be thinking, I know, at least I thought that everybody who had a Fire Stick has it jailbroken. That's not the case, yo. Some people just using a regular Fire Stick and they have applications on their Fire Stick and they have the internet and it's cheaper for them to do it that way than to have cable. When you start adding it up, it gets kind of close. Let's say you paying I don't know, $200 for cable. It's real easy to do. Ask me how I know. If you have a application, you have a Fire Stick, and you get 2 or 3 applications on it, you might have to you paying maybe $90 for the internet service itself, and then you have about 4 applications at $15-$20 each. So you know when you turn around and you already paying like $150, $170, $170, all the way up to $180. That's cable. Straight up and down. That's cable and internet. Triple play. Mess around and get a home phone. But if you know how to jailbreak these Fire Sticks or maybe Apple TV or whatever, if you know how to do that, if you have some kind of technical skill, you might get through these hard times looking real good, homie. Or even the people who have the jailbroken Fire Sticks, maybe you know how to get them another application that will service them better than Cody. What's going on, Twilight Dream 1000? What's going on, Twilight Dream 1000? Thanks for coming through, y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. You see the like button? Yeah, hit that shit. Yo, like this. Because I reckon that after this show, y'all gonna like me. Because I'm going to try to, see if we can make some money. Listen, y'all can call into the show. If you'd like to call into the show and give your 2 cents, or if you have some money-making tips that will be valuable during these hard times, when we're on the brink of a recession leading to a depression because of this virus that's going on. It's hard when you get fired for a situation that hasn't even really affected you yet. It's crazy. 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, yo. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said 319-527-6199. You get your shine, baby. Carol Chamberlain says, right, Omar, I'm looking to trim back some things that are not necessary. This shit is seriouser than most things. Yes, seriouser. This is seriouser than most things. See, I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, listen, I'm not really worried about catching this virus. I'm not saying that I'm impervious to getting sick. I mean, I used to get the flu every year, but I'm not really worried about getting the virus like all of that. But when you start telling me that, listen, man, you know, we in business for right now, but somewhere along the line, maybe this month, next month, or whatever, you know, we gonna be looking at each other like, yo, do you really need to be here? Like, no, what about you? Do you need to be here? No, I'm saying, do you need to be here? No. Do you need to be here? No. Do you need it? No. Do you need it? Yo, don't come in on Monday. I can't come in on Monday? No. Am I gonna get paid? Can I come in on Wednesday? Call before you come in. Matter of fact, we'll call you the night before. We'll call you Tuesday night. I can't come in on Tuesday though? Simple math. Money going out, no money coming in. You gonna stop money from going out. It's time to cut back. All businesses do it. The government does it. The government does it. Word up. Word up. Let's see. Let's see. Twilight says, it's Carla. Carla? Which Carla? Which Carla are you? Which Carla? Which Carla? I know a couple, at least maybe a few. Which one? Please let me know. Please let me know. Please let me know. Okay. So Robbie Ming says, wait. Robbie Ming says, my daughter caught the bus yesterday. She said it was 6 people on the bus. Straight lace, Robbie Rob. I was on the subway, on the train. I don't think it was even 10 people on there. You know what I mean? Like, normally ain't no seats. It's rush hour. I could have did this in the you know what I mean? I could have spread them like, yo, what's good? Y'all, Barry? Talking on phone and shit. What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm chilling. What's up? Nah, I mean, when Express, we just zooming by stations. We just zooming. Ain't nobody getting on this shit. Yeah, it made me feel like y'all remember the movie Risky Business with Tom Cruise, and they was doing it on the train. Remember they was having sex on the train. He was messing around with the hooker, and she like to have sex on the train. You wondering like, yo, Chicago is a big city, got 3 million people in there. How they find an empty train? I don't care what time of night it was. You didn't find no empty train. That's how it was today. Like, yo, we get up to Fern Rock. We have sex on the train. Nasty ass train. Like, how you get the Rona? I got the Rona on the train, son. I ain't coming. I ain't get that shit from nobody. Yeah, I mean, got the Rona on the nasty ass subway train, son. Hey, y'all was getting it on a nasty ass subway, son. Yo, you guys do better than that, dog. But on some real shit, there's nobody outside. It's like, it looks like, you know how the streets look around Christmas time or like a major holiday where people are home with their families and shit. That's how it looks. Downtown, rush at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. It's not a good look. Brandy says it's about to get real. It's real. It's realer than you think. You know what I mean? It's realer than you think. Carla Dawes. Wow. Yo, you ain't been on a joint in a minute. I had to come by your page. Like, yo, where's Carla? Carla. How you doing, Carla? From the NY. Headed down south. That's what's up. Good to see you. Emily says, a lot of people do, Omar. That's why, I mean, there's not many who want to see their enemies doing well. Now, I don't know who you know, I'm Emily, but a lot of people be telling me, like, Oh, you shouldn't feel that way because it's bad karma. I mean, like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, God just have to be mad at me. I'm not like, look. You want me to be a good person? Stop giving me enemies, because I'm not quick to call nobody no enemy. But if my enemy, if you gotta be my enemy, the least you could do is be broke and sick and depressed. I mean, why should your enemies enjoy the fruits and spoils that your friends do? YouTube has a video on how to jailbreak your Fire Stick. That's what I was saying. Yeah. But a lot of people not going to look at that, Carla. They're not going to look at that shit. Some people are just not tech savvy. They be like, all right, this is a mouse. This is a mouse. Like, they be like, people running around here with these $600,000, $700,000 phones and shit, and they don't know how to do shit but get on Facebook and make a call. You be like, yo, you know how to copy and paste a post? They be like, how you do that? And I'm dead serious. They be like, you mean like, how you, like, all you gotta do is press down on the meme. The meme? You mean the meme? You press on the meme? Like, what you mean press on it? Like, take your thumb and press, and then it'll say copy text. And then you press copy. And then you go to a blank post and you press again, and it'll say, well, if you have an Android, it'll say paste, or give you the options to look at all of the other. Hold on, exactly what does it say? Hold on. Let's see. It says paste or clip tray. That's what it says if you have an Android. If you have a cornball whack ass iPhone, it just say paste. Because they don't have those kind of options. You be paying $700 for nothing. You know what I mean? I mean nothing. They ain't got no kind of features. Whack phone. But this is not about. Yeah, that's what you could do. During this time, you get laid off from your job, you don't have no income, sell your iPhone, get a lower price Android, and that should free up about $300-$400 for you. Depending on which one you had. You have an iPhone X, you can still sell that shit for like $500-$600. Seriously, you can still sell a iPhone X for like $500-$600. And I suggest you do that. Get yourself like a $300 or $400 phone. At least you have a couple of dollars in your hands. But one thing that's going to hurt a lot of people. A lot of people that already get their hustle on are going to be hurt. Like I think about my man Don, my other brother from another mother, Donald McKeever. Donald Mac, he does a lot of Uber and lifting. He does a lot. He a hustler. It ain't nobody out there to Uber and Lyft. People ain't gonna be able to afford it because they're not gonna have that money in their account. Think about it. They're not gonna have that money in their account. The money is going to get low. All my online shoppers. You know what I mean? Where my Amazon warriors at? My Amazon warriors at? My Amazon. Come on, y'all. You know y'all out there. Come on, Carol, sing. My Amazon warriors at? My Amazon warriors at? My Amazon warriors at? Amazon warriors at? Amazon warriors at? My Amazon warriors at? My Amazon warriors at? Where y'all at? You gonna be this, going right to the today's deal section on your phone app, like, mm, mm, damn. They got a 72-inch TV, 72-inch 4K smart TV for like $37.50. That's how bad it might get. A 72-inch 4K smart TV Samsung for $37.50. I'd be like, yo, man, I can't afford that shit. I ain't got but $24.97. $24.97. How you gonna pay your rent? Rent? Yo, I ain't really worried about the rent right now. You know why I'm not really worried about the rent right now? Because the rent man can't take me to court. You know why he can't take me to court? Because the courts are closed down. Ain't no court for him to take me to for until this whole shit blows over. And they can't evict you online. What they gonna do? Tell you, listen, take your keys and put them in your own mailbox and move your shit out. And here, we sent you a do-it-yourself. We sent you a do-it-yourself eviction kit. So here's a nice little orange sticker to put on your door saying that, you're not allowed in the premises no more. You know what I'm saying? Self-evict. Do the right thing until the Rona is done. So this is how serious this is going to get. So yeah, the Uber and Lyft drivers, some may stay afloat, but they're not going to get as much business as they normally would because they depend a lot on clubs, restaurants, the nightlife, social life. That's how people who hustle with Uber and Lyft, that's how they make a lot of their money. Because you ain't going to be able to get the trick money. You ain't going to, there's not going to be a whole lot of tricking outside the house. You're going to have to find yourself a nice little quarantine buddy and lay up. Two of y'all broke as shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how some of those memes be saying, yo, if your money ain't straight, then sex should be the last thing on your mind. And you like, you looking at her like, she looking at you like, you looking at her like, she looking at you like, her, you, her, you. Listen, we got to hurry up and get it in before they cut off the water. There is nothing worse than having, really passionate, sweaty sex and not being able to wash your ass. But the water department, listen, the only utility company that you may have to worry about during this time may be the electric company, because in a lot of cities, like the one I live in, the electric company can turn your service off from the office now. They didn't used to be able to do that, but now that they have internet capability, they can turn your shit off without having to come to the crib. However, there are ways of getting around that. I know somebody who has a key who can. Now he can make a lot of money. Now that's what I call a hustle. I used to do that back in the day. The water department turn your water off. I turn your water on. I got the water key. But son, yo, they put the lock on the joint. They put the lock on the joint. They put the lock on the curb. They put the lock on the joint on the curb. Lock on the curb. They put on the lock. I said, I ain't worried about the lock. I take off the lock. I turn your shit back on, and I drop down the lock. So when they come by to see the lock is on, don't worry about a thing, baby. Hey, yo, it's on. I used to do that. Used to make good money, but people were scared to do it. Like, I don't know, oh, cause if they find out that I be stealing water, they find out that I be stealing water, they find out that I be stealing gas, they find out that I be stealing electricity, find out that I be stealing water, find out that I be stealing gas, find out that I be stealing electricity. I'm like, look, you want your shit back on or not? Yeah, $150 and it'll get that shit on and it'll last for a long time. I used to give them the whole blueprint of how to get this done. That may come in handy. So some of y'all who have electrical contractor ass husbands and shit, you know he know how to make a couple of dollars. What a time may come where his services may become invaluable. You know, like 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 he's staying to make millions while everybody else starved on the street. But he can do the right thing. Give him a little discount. I'm gonna keep your utilities on until the country gets back right. But I ain't letting you go out like that. I ain't letting you go out like that, son. I mean, we got to do something, man. You know, and these are little ways that you can make a little money. I mean, because one thing that I'm pretty sure of, women are still going to get their hair done. They don't care if they ain't going out. They sit right up in the crib looking pretty. Look at my shit. They post selfies on Facebook all day, social media all day, Instagram all day. They already doing it. They doing this shit at work. Like, you surprised you got laid off and all your selfies are you at work? Man, listen. Thanks for sharing the show, y'all. Appreciate it. Thanks for hitting the like button. For people who are just coming through, please hit the like button and definitely subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. All right. Annette Davis says, exactly, Omar. I feel like that's why my union is having a mandatory teleconference concerning our job. Yeah, because it's getting to that point, Annette, where people, by law, businesses are having to send their employees home. Even some of them that are making money, they have to. It's shit crazy. Hold on. Valerie Green, Valerie, what's going on, Miss Green? How you feeling? Thanks for coming through. See, y'all finding us over here. It took a while, but y'all done scurried on over here. I'm glad y'all here because we ain't going back on Facebook. They fronting too much. They pushed me up out of there, and I'm not going back. Nope. I'm just glad my people came over here to represent. Y'all, I mean, and I'm not playing about that. That's real shit. That's very real. Emily says, I forgot to bring my fire stick when I moved. You can still get one cheap. You know what I mean? Go on OfferUp or go on Facebook, Facebook Marketplace. That's where I got mine. 2 of them. I got like 2 of them for $75. 2 jailbroken with the voice remote. Like, couldn't beat it. Robbie Ming says, my adopted sons have jailbroken my fire sticks twice. Now I can get all premium stations. I'm good. Word. What? I can break my own fire stick? Yeah. So I told you a lot of people don't know that shit. I told you. Works the same, Omar. Don't start none, won't be none, okay? You talking about the iPhone. Oh, God. Robbie Ming says, leave iPhone alone. No, and no. Yes. Yes, Valerie, you can do it yourself. Definitely. You can, wait. You can get a home phone from Walmart service Straight talk, as little as $10. Carla talk about some kick rocks, Omar, with your iPhone hating ass. Ain't my fault. Y'all got that bum ass phone. Ain't my fault. Hey, look, it ain't my fault. Ain't my fault. Oh, what am I drawing it? I'm just saying. Self eviction. Word. Valerie Green says, you better get you a SSI, boo. Valerie, speaking of SSI, are we going to be able to keep up SSI? Really? Are we going to be able to keep up SSI? It ain't like the government can't go broke either. You know what I'm saying? Because they have one thing is an actual fact. The government does have an obligation to remedy a situation that they pretty much caused on their own. The government has a lot to do with this situation dealing with the coronavirus, because we didn't take any type of precautions to be able to get testing done to find out and contain the virus, to find out who has it, who's really susceptible to it, who may not be at as much risk to it or of it, and find out get some type of demographic together to determine how to fight it and in what area. Now you look over there on the West Coast, man, I love California, but I wouldn't go with that shit now. In Washington State, Lord, don't nobody want to go to. Think about living in Seattle. Seattle is all raining all the time. It's all cloudy all the time. Weather all crazy. And then you got the Rona is running rampant. It's crazy. It's crazy. SSI, welfare, and all of that. The welfare system, there's a good chance that that's going to be flooded like crazy. There's a good chance that welfare is going to be flooded like crazy. Everybody gonna need a little welfare. Everybody gonna need a little check. Everybody gonna need some food stamps. And you can best believe that the price of food stamps is about to go up. It ain't gonna be no 2-for-1 no more. No food stamps. You be lucky to get it. Like, look, 80-20. 80-20. Like, look, 80-20. You go, you spend $100, give me $80, you save $20. Take it or leave it. You know what I mean? You keep looking at me funny. It's going up to 90. Hands up to 85. Seriously. Brandy Jones said, not a Rona, buddy. Look, man, I already told y'all, man. You know what I mean? You give me the coronavirus, we go together. Now, I ain't gonna marry you, but we gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? We gonna ride this shit out. Like, damn. If you give me chlamydia, gonorrhea, some shit like that, man, I'm like, don't ever talk to me again. You give me coronavirus, I'm like, look, all right, babe. All right, fuck it. You know what I mean? We can make it. I'll be there for you. You be the I'll be there for you. You be the I'll be there for you. You be there for me. I'll be there for me. You be there for me. And we gonna make it, baby. I'll make it. You'll see. We gonna be there for me. You gonna be there for me. You gonna be there for me. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. You gonna see. We gonna make it. You gonna see. We gonna make it. We gonna see. We gonna make it. We gonna see. You gonna make it. We gonna see. We gonna make it. We gonna see. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. You gonna see. We gonna make it. You gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. I better stop that shit, man. You know what I mean? Fucking around, be getting inboxes tonight. Like, well, I ain't gonna front. I ain't been feeling too good lately. And I do live in the Philadelphia area. So if you wanna you know, you know, if you was serious about the whole coronavirus thing, you need somebody to take care of you, I'll be there. Even if you ain't had a coronavirus. Because what I got out of what you was saying was that, you really just wanna, you want somebody that's gonna be there for you, that's gonna take care of you, that's gonna hold you down in sickness and in health, and I can do that. I'm like, look, baby, if you ain't got the Rona, I ain't on you. If you don't got the Rona, I don't own you. So, all right. 319-527-6199. That's the number to call if you want to call in, speak your piece, talk about ways that we can make a couple of dollars to make ends meet during this time. Listen, even though I've been playing around a little bit on this show, I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression or get the impression that I'm not taking this situation seriously, because I am. And I know that there are a lot of people, some people listening to this show right now, who are going through this situation where they have been laid off, and they have not been told when they're going to be able to come back to work. And I know that that's serious. I know that that's a disheartening situation. I know that that's not something that anybody would want to happen to them. And I don't want it to happen to you either. So, some of y'all might have to do some old school stuff. Who knows how to make clothes? Who knows how to sew? Who knows how to sew? Remember you used to, have patterns, follow a pattern, you cut the pattern out, and you gotta learn how to stitch. Who knows how to thread a sewing machine? Things like that may come in handy. And another thing that may come in handy, all my people with a green thumb out there, growing your own food listen, we always talk about that on the Mind Right Body Better Fitness program. We need to start taking that seriously. Philadelphia, I do have the advantage of living in Pennsylvania, which has more urban gardens than any other state, and living in the city of Philadelphia that has more urban gardens than any city in the United States. We need to grow our own food. We already cannot trust the government to feed us correctly. They can't even give us seeded vegetables. Some of y'all can't find seeded grapes to save y'all lives, and ain't seen no seed of watermelon since y'all was children, spitting out the seeds. But those things exist where I live. Maybe we should start growing these things ourselves. We're going to start having to take our community in our own hands. We're going to have to start taking our financial well-being in our own hands. And basically, we're going to have to start taking our survival into our own hands. So we're going to have to employ some techniques that we hadn't really thought of before, or that we've been blowing off for a while. If you have a side hustle, my girl Queen Monica, she's not on right now, but Queen Monica is all that with the knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two. She knows how to make sweaters and blankets and hats and gloves and shirts and whatever. She's good with that. Give her a ball of yarn and whatever those things are, those metal things are, and she gets stupid. She gets crazy busy. And like I was saying before, women going to still get their hair done. So even though salons and barbershops may be having to close down for a while, the home barbershop is always in effect. You know how it go. The home barbershop is always in effect. And to be honest with you, that may be a safer bet for the customer, not necessarily for the barber himself or herself, or the cosmetologist or hairdresser or stylist themselves, because they don't want to be bringing all of those different people into their homes. But at least if you're home, you can disinfect your home the way that it needs to be disinfected. And as a customer, you may feel confident that going into their homes that they're going to keep their shit right. And you may not have any qualms about taking your own bottle of Lysol And shit say it killed the coronavirus. Well, we gonna make sure. Fuck around, get into a fight with your barber because you sprayed him or her. No offense. No offense. Like, bitch. I'm saying you gonna still do my hair. Pussy, you gonna still line me up. But seriously, it may come down to that. Have to cut hair or do hair in your home for a little while. Some of the best stylists and barbers that I've ever known got busy in their house. Never had a barbershop. Never had had a barbershop. There used to be a barber that lived around my way where I grew up in Germantown named Gino. Everybody went to Gino. His haircuts was famous. Famous. Gino. I wonder what happened to Gino. I never even went to Gino myself, but everybody knew the Gino cut. They'd be like, yo, you went to Gino? Gino was always full. Always full. But my black brothers and sisters, I'm worried about y'all. And I don't want to see y'all have to go out, broke and starving and wondering, broke and starving with the uncertainty of when you're going to have some money again or eat again. We don't want to do that. So are we going to have to go the soup kitchen route? Are we to the point where we're going to have to depend on churches and places like that, churches and shelters in order to just get a meal for the day? It may happen. It really very well may happen. But there's still hustles that you can do. People may still, it's still springtime and spring cleaning is still going to happen. So if you know how to do landscaping, you know how to move furniture, doing home cleanouts, my people who have housekeeping skills, this will be a good time to offer your service to clean people's homes at a discount. Imagine that. You could do that shit online. Like, listen, I will come to your house and disinfect everything in your house. Make your shit coronavirus free and safe for you for this amount or that amount. Right now, that's an invaluable service. Real shit. Get your clean on. Get your clean on. Why not? Shoot, the biggest problem you may have is getting the products to be able to disinfect, with them buying up everything in the stores and everything. But you can do this and get paid. Please remember to hit the like button, y'all. Don't forget to like the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Thank all of you, all y'all in advance. Each and every last one of y'all. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate me some you. Yes, I do. But yeah, that is a way that you can make a couple of dollars. Peace to my girl. Peace to my girl. Some boy, build and destroy. And peace to Francis Bam J. Goodson. Francis Bam J. Goodson. Bam J used to have her own cleaning service. Didn't have to work for nobody. Good money. Good money. Right now, you can make some money doing that. Cleaning people's houses, disinfecting their homes for a discount. You ain't doing nothing but cleaning. And a lot of people don't like to clean their homes. A lot of people don't like to clean their homes themselves. And they won't do it as well as you do it. They'll straighten up, but they won't get in there and disinfect. You put a little word like disinfect in your advertising, and people going to bite. They're going to nibble on that line. Trust. But it's a way to make a couple of dollars, because everybody ain't going to be dead broke. So you have to capitalize on those who have a little bit left to spend on services that can help you out in the long run. Emily says, I shop Wish. It's still online. Yeah, it is. Shirley, sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on? She says, LOL, cough, cough. 555, help me, Lane. And then David says, you just want that chicken Caesar salad. We not doing that. We not doing that. We not doing that. Brandy J, she likes gardening. Word up, gardening. We need to do some gardening. Carol says, I used to sew, haven't done it in years. Yeah, well, it's time to pick up that needle. Can you still thread a needle? Can you see good enough to thread a needle? Can you still thread the sewing machine? It ain't all that easy. You gotta go put it down in the joint. You gotta make sure it come up and then up over the joint. Yeah. I wonder if I can still do it. So I'm asking a question. My mom used to sew all the time, running that damn sewing machine all night long. The damn singer, the Kenmore and the singer. Valerie Green says, I love gardening. Word up. Robbie Mink says, maybe we need to go back to the past. If things go on the way that is being projected and the way that it seems to be headed towards, we won't have any choice but to go back to our bare bones. You know what I mean? Straight survival is what it may look like in a minute. Straight survival. Beauticians too. Let's see. Annette says, I'm not taking my ass to nobody's house right now. I don't care whose house it is. I'm just saying. I understand. Robbie Mink says, at Carol, then we know what we eating when we grow our own vegetables and fruit. Word up. Sure do. No pesticides either, Carol says. Brandy says, that cleaning stuff is a good idea. Carol Chamberlain says, yes, I can. Oh, you can still thread a needle. You can still, your eyes good enough to see the needle. You be like, hold on now. This is our virtual needle. I mean, this is our thread, a proverbial thread. Oh, no, I missed it. Oh, no, I missed it. Hold on now. Hold on. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on now. You know, you got to pace your lips when you're trying to do something. You're trying to put something in the tight space. I do that even when I had sex. I'll be like, I did it. She threaded the needle. She can still thread that needle. Word up. That's what's up. Yeah, that's right. Gotta wet the tip. LOL. And then David says, that looks pornographic. Omar, stop it, please. Like, that's because y'all nasty as shit. I was chilling. Cold chilling at that. Cold chilling. And you know what I mean? Y'all minds be all in the gutter. Y'all minds be all up in the gutter. But not mine's. I be chilling. Cold chilling. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, getting your hustle on, being creative with ways to make money is going to be serious. But there are other things, even besides cleaning homes. Listen, if you know how to fix a roof, if you know how to hang a door, if you know how to, you know what? I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing, and this is something that you may know how to do that you didn't know that you knew how to do. A lot of people are afraid of mice, and you can act as a makeshift um exterminator, because there isn't anything that will kill a mouse. Like, you can use mouse traps, you can use sticky traps, and you can use rat poison, but sometimes the rat poison doesn't work. I've seen mice eat the whole pack of rat poison. Like, what y'all got used to this shit? Y'all getting high off it? No dead mouse anywhere. But if you if you take if you take some if you go out and buy a bunch of sticky traps and get some Brillo pads, and any holes look along along your baseboards, look along a person's baseboards, and fill in those baseboards with any like little Brillo pad, like steel wool, because that keeps mice out. You always wonder how mice get into your house or whatever. They get in your house through little cracks and crevices, through little holes, and they're able to squeeze through very tight little holes in the walls. So if you make those little holes in the walls almost impossible to get to, then you can keep mice out, and you can advertise that. Now, if there are mice already scampering around, this is going to scare the shit out of your people because they're not going to be able to get back home. But I bet you some after they get finished running and trying to hit it with a broom or whatever, your technique has worked. Close up all of the holes where a mouse could get in, and now you become a little, what I mean? You become a little exterminator. You know how much exterminators make? They make a lot, but they don't have any big, any industrial way to kill mice. There's not like mice aren't roaches. There's no mouse spray like insect spray. Shush, 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 Charlene Curry. A ch 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 Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? Talking about something. I'm petrified of a mouse. You know what? He petrified of you too. I didn't even see that what Carol said. It's not a joint, Omar. Mm. Shirley Cheryl says, put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record. So boy says, ain't nothing keeping me from making my money. I hear that's a boy. I hear that's a boy. Build and destroy. Robbie Rob says, I can knit and crochet. You might have to knit and crochet somebody a job. Yours. Yours. Valley Green says, you can also take this time and get your finances in order. Make a mood board and set some new goals. Maybe it's time for a change. Yeah, well, being broke will, if being broke don't get your priorities together, nothing will. But now I'm not going to encourage this, but all of these people been ravaging the liquor stores, because in Philadelphia they was talking about closing the liquor stores. I don't know if they did it or not, but the speakeasy, like I was talking about last night, the speakeasy is about to be off the hook. It's about to be off the chain. It's about to be doing numbers for real. But the price of liquor is going up like crazy because the demand is going to be high and the product is going to be low. It's going to be low. Carol Chambers says, old school, add a can lid and you're straight. Hmm. Emily has a friend, acquaintance in Seattle. I got people. I got straight blood people in Seattle. But let me just chill over there. Oh, the liquor stores are closed. Oh shit! Look, I don't even drink, and that shit still concerns me. Like, listen, just because I don't drink, I know some people that gotta get drunk like that. I don't know if this is right. Shit, I should have bought me a bunch of liquor. I'd have made all the money. I'd have made 100% profits because I ain't gonna drink. You know, people be trying to get people who pour in the drinks to drink too. Be like, nah, I ain't drinking. But yeah, I'm pouring the right way. I'm pouring up. I'm pouring up them good drinks. As Cook says, I'm about to set up a mini casino. And watch that. Because that means that you gonna have a lot of money on hand and they gonna know about it. Cash on hand. Oh, she said psych. Okay, cool. I said, we about to get on about it here, y'all. Gas is coming down right now. Yeah. This is actually going to be a time where gas is going to be cheap because you can't go nowhere. Nobody gonna be buying no damn gas. Like, yo, they quarantine us to the crib. I ain't gassing up the vehicle. I ain't gassing up no vehicle. And then Davey says, why would you want to have a whole lot of people around you right now? That sounds really crazy to me. Some people don't have a choice. You just don't have a choice. I'm stopping just short of saying this because this was like how it was with AIDS when the AIDS epidemic was at its heights. You either going to get this shit or you ain't. You either going to get this shit or you ain't. Unlike AIDS, though, you know, when AIDS was really AIDS, you was going to die. With this coronavirus, you're not guaranteed to die. Just like when you get the flu, you're not guaranteed to die. I'm not saying that you should take the chance, because just like when you have the flu, you be feeling like you're close to death. Very, very dangerously close to death. Last time I had the flu, I swear to God, I felt like it was the end. I've never been so sick in my life. Carol Chamberlain says, I wish I could stock up on gas. How long we been saying that? You know, when the price used to finally drop, you know, all of those years that we was above $3 a gas. Because it was like, what, 6 years straight? Yeah, at least, right? We're just used to getting it down and paying in the twos. So boy said the lowest I've seen so far was $2.27. What y'all know? What y'all know? Anybody seen it lower than that? Sounds pretty low. That sounds pretty low. Low. About to do these birthday shout outs. We're going to do these birthday shout outs. And then we're going to holler back, see you back, get back to the. All right. Let's go ahead and do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 18th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They are SPECIAL. They are number one out the box. Bernard Hall turned today, and Roy Tony Small turned 1 years old today, and Phyllis James turning 38 years old today. 38. Bop, 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 bop. And Margaret Bona turning 49 years old today last year in the 40-40 Club. And Angie Gonzalez turning 29 years old today, the last year as a baby. And Devin Robinson, happy birthday to you. And my girl, my cuz, Siobhan Rush. Siobhan! And she's donating money. My cuz is donating money to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Word up. 1-800-273-TALK. 8255. Happy birthday, cuz. Do the damn thing. And Mariam Haynes, happy birthday to you. Mariam Haynes and Beasley Reese. You know, the sportscaster, Beasley Reese. Happy birthday to you, Beasley. And last but certainly not least, Alpha Bohannon. Alpha Bohannon. Bohannon. Happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious March 18th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the rock out, rock on and do the damn rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. The Rona. Off from your job. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, listen, y'all. Being laid off from your job is tough enough. But being laid off without any definitive timeline of when you may be able to just come back to work, even though this time, unlike a lot of other times for people, you're not being laid off because of job performance. They really have no choice but to lay you off because the city, state, or county, or nationally say that you have to stay in. That means them too. So what can you do? How can you fight back? How can you make yourself, financially stable enough to be able to deal with a situation like this in a rational manner and be able to win out in the end? First of all, I'm going to say don't panic. I don't mean don't panic about not getting the disease, but I mean don't panic overall. Don't look at things like it's a hopeless situation because at the end of the day, you worked for your money. And in order for you to survive, you'll work to do that too. And it is something that you can do. You're going to have to jog your mind. You're going to have to get creative. You're going to have to look at ways that other people make money and decide if you can do that as well. Don't let your fear overcome you to the point where you feel like you're paralyzed or like you are pigeonholed into a situation where you cannot move from right to left, up and down, in and out, side to side. Because when it really all comes down to when times get rough, the tough get going, and you are tough enough. Just the mere fact that you were probably doing the right thing with your money before this whole crisis went down, this whole situation went down, you'll continue to do so. There may have been other times in your life where you thought that you weren't you weren't going to be able to make it, but you did, and you'll make it through this one also. So worry not too much. Don't be overcome by your fears. Don't let anything or anyone discourage you from being creative and doing the things that you need to do. But by all means, ladies, please don't resort to selling your ass before you really have to. Do not sell your ass before you really have to. But as all my Philadelphia people know now, they are not arresting you for selling drugs, stealing, or selling ass. And that is an actual fact. It's a city ordinance right now to protect cops, and inmates from risking catching the coronavirus by having to be confined in small spaces. You're just going to get tickets for crimes that aren't serious. So all drug sales, well, should I say no drug sales of any kind will get you thrown in jail. No prostitution of any kind will get you thrown in jail. No theft of any kind will get you thrown in jail. The problem with this is what happens when you're the victim? You might as well not even call the cops because they're not going to arrest that person who harmed you. So it's bad and good. I would encourage y'all to all go out and do what I would do. Go outside and steal something. What? I mean, what other solution is there? Getting laid off indefinitely? Go out there and steal something that you can sell. No? I think you're better. You might got to. You might got to. But don't worry, brothers and sisters. One day, one way or another, you're gonna be all right, and you know you're gonna be all right. Think you won't. It's going down, baby. It's going down. All right, y'all. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Thanks for coming through. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. If you haven't liked the show yet, please like the show. And we will be back tomorrow, 7 o'clock. You know we will. We're here every day, every day, every day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Peace, y'all. I'ma holler back. Get with you. I guess I will. Yes, I will. And yes, we can. Yes, we can. I guess we will. Yes, we will.
Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Peace, y'all. One love, baby.